Good morning, folks. It's 8:28 a.m. on the ninth day, 8th month, 2021. The world is still burning. Lots of signs of smoke from the planet, all the way up here through Russia and into the Arctic, the United States, down here in the Mediterranean, and there's even some fires out near Queensland way, and fires here in the rainforest. We have a burning season going on all the continents, and it's very saddening. And this puts chemicals in the air from the smoke, from things that have fallen out and the trees have taken inside them, that then burn. And well, if you burn some of these ingredients in your back garden, you would get in a lot of trouble because of very toxic fumes and gases and things are given off when heavy metals burn. And we have heavy metals in these trees. It's been well documented, and in the soils. And the Amazon is burning, and not many people are talking about it. And again, the even space of these fires is always suspicious to me. Always. Why? Because I know of a company called Amazon Mining Limited that applied for Yorla to mine in this one area of Balchova over there. And when they got told no, suddenly that area burned. And again, that area is burning now. It was burning yesterday. And it sickens me because I know when these fires happen here, nobody's going into the trees and stopping anything. See these fire lines here? Hold your ruler up to this screen. With even increments, you will see that this is evenly spaced fire deployment. That there will be electromagnetic frequency interference pattern signatures, right? That's a geoengineering move to fuel wind. Winds fuel fires. And here's evidence of electromagnetic frequency being used to fuel fires. Right here. Terrible, terrible smoke conditions. And geoengineering is in the middle of it all. Something been edited out of the feed there. In the past, we've seen those type edited out things associated with chem bomb deployments. Fire, 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 evenly spaced fire lines, and electromagnetic frequency interference pattern evidenced in the smoke, fueling winds, fueling demises, putting chem in the air from the fires, putting it where it's wanted. And that was in the rainforest. Shall we continue? Of course we should. Well, just to show you, there's a different type of chem deployment here between Chile and Paraguay. Just happened to see this on the way out, so I'll just zip in on it. Evenly spaced deployments, streamering off. Chem bombs suck. They do. Own the weather in this mountain range here, and you own the moisture that comes across. And if you could direct it all across here, which a lot of it is done, then you can drought out places up here which are food growing regions of the world. Own the food supply, you own the people. Water, food, and housing, you own the people. Look at these chem bombs here off the coast of South America. These are chem bombs. They could make it rain anywhere in the world they want right now. They've had this ability for a long time through the deployment of chemical catalysts in the atmosphere. This is not a jet trail. These are chem bombs, evenly spaced plumes streamering off, being spread out by electromagnetic frequency. See the signature there from these magnetic nanoparticulates that are in the air. And some of these can also be doped, as it's known, to have certain ionizing properties in advance. You can make negative and positive particles. So you know what you need charge-wise in the atmosphere, you can put it there. There's a lot to geoengineering that goes undiscussed. Goes undiscussed. Yeah, I see it. Ooh, the face of geoengineering. Shadow games are fun, ain't they? My goodness, something came along in a line down here and deployed too. Boom, 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 boom went the plumes. Making weather, stealing moisture, conducting the electrical potential from here all the way to here like a wire. It's kind of known as ducting. You'll have to excuse this noise in the background. This is my life, and they're working next door. So I might not be able to do as quiet a job as I'd like. And that stinks too, because I'm planning on coming on here and showing you some maps here after this. Let's go into the United States now. Let's go into a lot less smoke. But a whole lot of cheming went on out here in the ocean. Ship trails, or whether they use sounding rockets, or they went by dumping bunker fuel. Which the bunker fuel of the military, I'll well say, is coal ash laced. As the military fuels are very, not what we get. But you see those squares and everything out here in the ocean? That's geoengineering. Making clouds. Look up marine cloud brightening. But it's not always them, how should I put this, spraying salt water in here, as this was proposed. Yeah, that's not a lot of distance. That is a lot of distance to cover, right there. Because these ain't small. Oh, it didn't do it. Huh? I'll do it in miles for you. Let's get one of these ropes and show you what it is. Let's measure distance. Okay, we'll measure this rope here. We'll just do it right there. It's a beautiful day. Hey, hey, I got a yellow song stuck on my head. Mr. Blue Sky. Because that's what I want to see so bad. That rope right there is 273 miles an hour. If you were flying in a plane, a standard jet, it would take you about a half an hour to fly over that distance. So yeah, the possibility of covering this area in a quick amount of time with the military operation dumping huge, wide, thick ropes of bunker fuel is very possible. But for me to say it's bunker fuel is just an opinion, because without a proper sample, it's impossible to prove that. And are we allowed to just fly behind planes up there at their altitudes without permission? No, we are not. Are we allowed to just take test equipment onto a plane and say, hey, you guys are getting ready to take off. Stick this pad on your wing so we can have a sample of the area you've flown through? No, we are not. Are we even allowed to bring equipment on to test cabin air without permission? No, we are not. So really, the independent testing of this stuff that we've been wanting for decades is still not occurred. But this is all smoke in the valleys from fires. These are, if you're looking at the burning of the American dream. Yeah, Shasta Lake, smoke out. Yesterday was much, much worse for the valley down here, so it was a bit of a nice thing to see. Or the image from the 7th. If you could see how much smoke is here and how much toxicity has fallen out. On all these crops that are growing here. It's not going to be very healthy for this growing region, is it? And we got more of them. Fires started popping out over here after the fire accelerant deployment. I believe it was on the 6th. See these fire accelerants. The chemtrail ingredients are fire accelerants, and I can say that. Aluminum, barium, strontium, sulfurs are fire accelerants. So they did that. Set you all up at the big A. And who knows, they might have finished drawing a pentagram before they burn your forest down. This is a sacrifice season. And then that popped up next day. Okay? I see planned fires. I see sacrifices to gods that we don't believe in by people that believe in those, right? Because the alternative religions exist, and not all of them are very kind to the planet. And one that has a burning season, a sacrifice season for Saturn worship, and I'm telling you the truth, is an unacceptable oneness. So that's at its start. Not too kind. And the image from today ain't there. Look how far this plume of smoke has come. Now, whether that was the stuff from the valley got worked over this way, I don't see evidence of it out to sea, which would have been the kind thing to do for people's lungs. But that stuff settling out over water anyhow is an unacceptable. This fire plume, literally, and even as thin as tendrils, is going all the way across the Atlantic right now. Yeah, all the way across the Atlantic. And we've got this big Lando cane type system, what you would normally see out to sea, flattened by EMF to push it along this way. Let me see if I can see the other beam. Right, the beam's coming up this way. They're riding it up and over. You're coming up and over and out. That storm is fed with the chemtrail ingredients to put the moisture and what a storm will need to grow is set clearly in this path. Look at these streamers here. They have that cometary look, where you get the start point of a bit of a brightness and then boom. This one's trails. That's actually what these ones are. These will be chemtrail ones. The chem bombs are to the north, because I've seen them when I was zooming in. My goodness. In EMF plasma nucleations going on all through this. That's a haziness you see over the top. And these are the more typical chem bomb look. The cometary look. Bright spot, boom, boom, boom. Streamer enough. Over you, Canada. Over Lasari, Amos. I wish I spoke French better so I could pronounce these names correctly. Mousoni. That sounds cool. Yeah, they've got cool names in Canada. Australia's got cool names too. The Bing Bang Bongs and all this. Bring a bong, have a bong, do a bong. In the billabong. Right, that kind of thing. Atagami. Chemtrail, chem bomb, microwave nucleation. You got all three of them right here. Damn it. Ah, a little dry. Another big deployment through here. Look how wide that went. If a plane went by and took all that much sunshine away from you, you should be very angry. You need your vitamin D. But without vitamin D, your terrain is not looking too good inside your body. Chem bomb, different color. So whatever ice crystals or cloud that made is refracting light different. It's kind of got that sulfury look to it. But it could be an acetone. Did you guys have oil slick looking skies over here? Outside Ontario? That is one of those type plumes. They'll tell you, those are noctilucent clouds. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're glowing at night because, well, you put them up there. There could be some more smoke feathering out. I can't see a fire from here. Oh yeah, there's fire going on. Gosh, this amount of places that are burning right now around the planet is, I think it's worse than 2 years ago. But at least Australia isn't burning at the same time. But you guys are coming. As soon as they're done with putting your smart grid into your cities over there. But I think they're done in Victoria now. They're going to move those people and equipment up towards Queensland and to install that grid. Big, huge plume over Idaho. Are you burning here near the Grand Tetons? Loaded with figures that look like giant pterodactyl flying things. This Grand Teton area. And I'm going to show you all at some point. It's really cool. Looking things are the keywords. Twin Falls, smoke out. Now, this toxification of lungs that's going on right now through these plumes is not good at all. That storm is fed to go this way. Expect it. The burning fires in Russia, I'd have to go to this day. You can see, I think I got a full image, of modern image of this one. Go to this side of the map and let you kind of see. This is today's image, and all of it's not in yet. Still piecing it together. Fires, 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 fires from the liars whose pants are never on fire. Oh my goodness. Look at these chem bomb deployments to hold this smoke in the air. I see no other reason. To toxify lungs. Move this fallout over of this toxic smoke air and rain it down over a field of growing food. It'll kill that field. Chem bomb deployments all through here. Boom, 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 boom. I saw some down here. These are more spread out. As the microwaves take over as dispersion. And then gaps between microwave pulse, things like microwave and microwave, will cause flow that way towards an area controlling wind. Control the wind and you're the fire. Chem bomb deployments. I was like somebody came by and did one of those angel death blossom flares. Look that up. The Death Angel flare. It's a military thing for anti-missile defense, and the helicopters and stuff, and the big C-40 transports use. You look at it, and that's what it looks like. It does. That's what the deployment looks like after they're done. Find an area where they're testing it to show off their toys, and then go look at the sky above it. You'll see what I see. Always look above the air shows that they're doing. Because it's very often it's a military sales going on at the same time. Watch that movie Sale of the Century. You'll see what I'm talking about. If you can stomach sitting through such a boring flick. Chem bombs. Chemtrails. Controlling the wind. Controlling the dispersion of fire accelerants in front of a fire line. Okay? If the wind's blowing this way, this will scatter that all over the top of this fire. Not too good for the planet. Not too good. A sight to have to see. Valleys filled with smoke. That's what those lines will be. That's not a chemtrail. Those are valleys filled with smoke. And well, in all fairness, if we don't take this bull by the horns, the Baal bull is going to get us with the horns anyhow. That's Beijing area here, but all the images and in here from you. In India, you've been copping it really bad too. I haven't seen the fires as much as the chem over y'all. This image here isn't as bad as it was a few days ago. But this whole area here is getting chem bombed all to hell. It's like they're working some storm in to come over here. But hey, they've been bombing the top of the Philippines with weather war now for years. Chem bombs streaming over y'all. Here you have it, Thailand. Those aren't firecrackers to chase away the evil spirits. No. That's the evil spirits trying to chase us away. Harvesting the planet, ain't they? Boom, bada boom, 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 go to plumes. And meanwhile, I'm burning for some freedom. I'm burning for my choice to come in. And my world is burning. Absolutely burning. Big love, people. Peace.